Don't.
What's the connection between California and Washington? That's what I still understand. If there's racism and corruption out of Washington, why is California involved? That's why.
I already said that they bribed.
Who bribed? Washington law enforcement?
WSU, the people who used to work there.
WCU?
WS.
Oh, WSU. Just people that are at the college, or they have their own police department? I know some colleges that do.
I think they all do. All the universities.
I don't know if all of them still do. I
Don't
think all
do
the major
this.
ones do.
Why would you want to help them get away with all their felonies?
Not helping anybody get away with anything.
Yes, you are. I don't understand why you guys chose to do this. What is he doing?
You can watch him.
Why are you going to my car?
Stay over here.
I am over here.
Yeah. I'd pull mine out.
Whatever they told you, it's not right and it's not true. Don't listen to them.
The only thing that we were told was words from you that you needed help. So
They told you you're trying to take me away so you can
don't
let
want
them
us to
get
help
to the
you?
car. I'm a victim of one of the biggest scandals ever, and the fucking car has digital proof. You guys are putting me in some sort of, putting me away in some sort of facility for some amount of time. Then you're going to let me out after they go through the car to destroy the evidence. That's exactly why we're here. That's exactly what you're doing. Don't do it. You could choose every step of the way. You don't have to listen to them. Where did you get the idea that people telling you what to do who are more powerful than you are always right? Where did you get that idea? Why didn't you say, no, I'm a police officer. I don't want to commit crimes. We're not going to do that. We want to help this person get that evidence to the world. We're not going to do some scandal to destroy proof.
How long have you been on the road today?
I just got on the road. I just left Las Vegas.
Are you living in that vehicle?
Well, I was sleeping in it. I was traveling.
Do you have a house, a home, a place to call home?
Yes.
Where is that?
Why would I need to tell you that? I have
Once
parents
again, to get a basis
in Arizona.
to see where you're at.
I have parents in
To
Arizona.
see if you can care for yourself.
I
So
can.
we can.
You already
here's
called
the
for an
key
ambulance.
word again. Help you.
No, you're framing it as helping me because you're bringing an ambulance to falsely take me away to let them get to the car. You want
Here's the
them
thing,
to get
though.
the
I think
evidence.
we've all said enough to hopefully get that out of you. And at this point, if
Don't
it
do
hasn't,
it.
there's not much else that we can say.
Don't just
Okay.
do what you're told.
I'm not doing what I'm told at all. I'm doing what I have to do for my job.
That's not true.
And all of
you
this
could
is
have
set
kept
in
your job.
motion. You asked
You could have
for
kept your
us.
job. You could have kept your job
I
and
could
followed
have
the
kept
law.
my job.
Yeah, you weren't going to lose your job if you stood up to whoever told you to do this. You weren't going to lose your job.
I never said I was going to lose my job.
You said you wanted to keep your job. That's what you said.
Well, I have to do my job in order to keep it.
And you're not doing it.
You're generalizing, and we're going around in circles. You're just generalizing, and you're putting words in my mouth, which I've never done with your words. I never said I have to do this or I'm fired. What I said is I want to keep my job. Like I want to get paid. Do you want to get paid?
I like getting paid.
Do you like getting paid? We
Well,
like
you're
having
going to
a
get
roof
paid
over our head.
for your scam here.
We like having a roof over our head.
Well, I hope
like
you
to
guys
put
enjoy
dinner
it.
on the-
You're
on
going to
the
get a new
table.
car. You're going to get a new car. And you're going to get a new car.
Okay.
And it's all it's going to cost you
What
is
kind of
multiple
car is that
people's
gonna be?
lives. Well, you're probably going to get to pick because they're going to say, hey, here's this amount of money. You could buy a whole new car from them. Help pay your mortgage. Do whatever you want to do. But it's going to they're just going to keep
I don't know
continuing
what I
with
can
their
say
illegality.
to make you understand that that's not what happens.
But covering up is not helping anyone or anything. You're bringing an ambulance to take me away, and you're going to take the car in and let them run through it.
I understand
For
you
the
feel that
proof.
way. but I'm trying to ease your mind and get you to the point where you understand that that's not what's going on.
That is exactly what's going on. You're waiting for the ambulance to take me away. That's the purpose.
That's the truth right there. Yes, the ambulance is coming
To take me away so you can take
to
the
get
car.
you help.
Because you're lying.
Nobody wants to take your vehicle. And as soon as you're out of that hospital and have been evaluated, you're going to be able to pick your vehicle up.
Why would you take me
Nobody's
to a
taking
mental
your
institution?
vehicle. Did I say mental institution?
That is what you just implied.
I'm not implying
Putting
anything.
words in his mouth again.
I don't
What else would
imply.
you be talking
Here's the
about?
thing you've got to understand. I don't imply. I say exactly what I mean when I mean it, especially when I'm in the job capacity. I've been completely honest with you from point A to point B. All right? I'm not lying to you. You've never been under arrest. I didn't come here to harass you. I came here to help you. And I'm sorry that you feel that way. And all I can do is continue to try to explain it to you, but I'm not making any headway. So once again, it comes down to you needing to want to be helped.
I don't need psychiatric help.
But you called us to help you. And right now, that is the only option that we have.
You're totally
I
lying.
don't see any other way that it happens.
Because you're lying to help them get away with their scandal.
I don't know anything about that, sir.
Don't just do
Okay.
what you're told.
Once again, nobody's telling you to do anything to help
What
anybody
happened
cover
to
something
you?
up.
What happened to you?
Hey, David, you said your parents live in Arizona.
Yes.
Have you explained to them what's going on?
They don't know about the chemicals.
Okay. But they know about the scandal and the fact that you're on the run for your life.
Not the second part. They know the first part. They know the scandal.
Okay. What'd they say about all this?
What do you mean, what did they say? Well, that's my personal family business. I don't need to tell you that.
Okay, so
But look,
we're
don't-
back to not answering all the questions, but you answer all the questions.
I need
And somehow you want more from us, and we don't have any more to give you. We've told you everything.
to take these off. The
And
glasses.
he's trying to ask you a question
The glass-
specifically, and
the
you say
yellow.
you don't have to tell anybody.
The yellow.
Why do you have to take your yellow glasses?
Because they're night glasses and the sun's out, so it's amplifying the sun. So, no, take the yellow part.
I'm not going to take the yellow part off. You can flip that up over onto your forehead.
It doesn't flip up.
Well, there you go. The yellow lenses are off. Would you like me to hold on to those for you so you don't drop them? Or you can put them in your pocket.
There you go.
Don't do this.
Don't do what?
Don't just do what you're told.
Okay. Well, I was asking you questions and you shut me down, so.
Well, you said I'm detained, and then you made things
That was-
up to
that was
take
an
me
hour
away.
ago.
Don't. Why would you just do what you're told to do
5
without
minutes.
questioning it?
I don't know who's telling me what to do. There's no voice in my head telling me to do what I'm doing right now, other than my conscience and telling me to do my job to the best of my abilities. And right now, I'm getting you some help.
That is not true.
Whether or not you
You're
can
helping
follow
cover
through
up
with
the
it
scandal.
and get somewhere with it, I can't control. What I need to do is get you somewhere safe.
So
And
you
getting
can
in your
let them go to
vehicle
the
and
car.
driving away on your own is not that.
I wasn't harming myself at all.
Okay. I understand that you can't recognize that because you're not speaking a lot of
What
sense.
harm am I causing to myself?
You're talking about things that you can't be specific about, that people are out to get you. And
I
there's
told
nobody
you
else
that
here.
there's plenty there. I didn't say someone here right now.
I didn't say you. Once again,
You're just lying and committing a scandal. What are you talking about? You said something false and I called you out for it. You don't have to do what you're told all the time if it's illegal.
did you not say that you were being followed?
Yeah. No, I'm being followed by undercover, basically. Undercovers are following.
That's what I'm doing.
Where are they?
Where are they going?
Because they'd be
I
watching us
already
right now, right?
explained it. I already explained it to dispatch.
Okay, but you didn't explain it to us.
You
Here.
never explained it to us.
You're just wasting time to get the ambulance so you can get the car and get your money.
Well, I'm not wasting any time.
We can sit here in silence if that's what you really want.
In fact, I might be in favor of that. So.
Oh yeah, you're committing
If
crime.
you're done speaking to us, and we can't get anywhere with you, we don't.
David, have you ever been held for illegal? Like a psychiatric hold?
I don't need to answer your bullshit questions of your frames. You're just scamming and lying.
Just asking a question.
What are you going to do to help them? How is that going to make anything better?
Okay, you keep saying them. Who is them?
California.
California. Well, that's about
Everybody-
55 million
Everybody in
minus
California.
about 300 every day.
What do you? I just can't believe police just do whatever they're told by wealthy people. I just can't believe it. How do you expect anything to get done? How do you expect stuff to change? I just can't believe you guys are so subservient. Nothing's going to ever change if you don't stand up for the law and stand up for what's right. They're just going to keep killing people. They're just going to keep doing crimes. You're not going to change anything if you don't.
I'd love to talk to you and ask you questions and answer questions, but every time I ask you a question, you shut me down. So,
I've answered. We must have gone into the high double digits of questions that I've answered at this point. You treated me like the criminal the whole time, and I didn't commit a crime.
I've never been treated like a criminal. Are you face down the asphalt? Are you injured?
I am in handcuffs. I am in
Are we
handcuffs.
screaming at you? Are we screaming at you? Are we yelling at you? Are we cussing at you? No one's even said a cuss word in the last hour. Which
How
is
did you
abnormal
become
for me.
like this? I cannot understand police. I cannot get it. I
So
do
how are
not
you treated like a
understand.
criminal, David?
How do you expect the bad people to stop doing
I'd
bad
hate to
things?
see how the murderers are treated if you're being treated like a criminal.
You're not doing anything about the murderers. I can't believe you guys sell out like this. You don't want to hear it. You just want to be able to do what you're told, even if it's illegal. I just can't believe it. Why did you go into law enforcement if you don't want to follow the law? It's all fake. It's all fake then. All the dignity and honor, all that of law enforcement. You're here to protect us. It's all fake. You devoted your life to a fake thing. Something you don't believe. That you took an oath to. That you don't.
Sorry that you feel that way.
I don't feel that way. I know that.
Well, you picked the worst spot in the world to stop at, David. We got no radio signal here.
Why did you go into law enforcement? You're not enforcing the laws, you're breaking them. You're helping people to get away with horrible things. You don't need to do this. you to do something corrupt.
Yeah. Cool. So you're fine.
I'd love to answer your questions, but I don't feel I have to answer them.
What went wrong with you guys' lives? Since 2006.
It's hard to say, really.
You guys are criminals. How could you hate humanity so much to help racist people keep committing murders in a fucking school and in a series of schools? They're just going to
See,
keep
here we
driving.
go again, where you're just accusing us of being bad people.
I'm accusing you of
With
police
no basis
corruption
whatsoever.
because you lied on everything that you said to get me into these cuffs. You lied to frame me as crazy, to put me into some sort of facility so you could let him go through the car to destroy the truth.
Nobody's went through the car.
What?
Nobody's went through the car.
What? Nobody's gone through the car, but they will.
I would like to answer your questions. Officer Ham has said it a few times. I echo that. We would like to answer your questions, but every time we start answering a question, you don't like the answer. And you accuse us of being corrupt, and you ask us things like, what happened in your life?
Your
What
lies.
kind of choice did you make to get yourself here? I filled out an application to work for Nevada Highway Patrol. That's what I did.
And you didn't want to follow the law.
I can tell you that's what I did. But once again, if I feel like you an answer,
Whatever they told you,
you've proven me right every step of the way. I've tried to get answers for you. Every time,
you have done
and
nothing.
You've given us nothing.
You have done nothing about the reason I called. You've done nothing at all.
Are we not all safe?
I am not safe.
You're not safe?
I am absolutely not safe
How
because
are you
those are my
safe, sir?
personal belongings. That's my life in there. You put me in
But by-
cuffs.
by-
You
by being
falsified your
safe-
little forms.
By
You
being
falsified your
safe,
statements. And,
I'm talking about are you
verbal.
in any physical harm right now? The answer is no.
It is very likely that I will be. Who's to say something wouldn't cause me harm where you're taking me?
You're not.
You have no idea how bad they are. You have no idea.
If they're that bad, why haven't they killed you already?
Because they might have tried if I was closer to them. I'm too far away. If they did it, they'd get caught. All they can do is
They got in your car last night at Crunch Fitness.
yeah, because they're planting chemicals to cause me illnesses, to cause me diseases.
Why wouldn't they just take the evidence then?
They wouldn't have time. That's why you want me in this facility, so they have that time. They need time. They need days at least.
Where's Crunch?
In North Las Vegas.
North Las Vegas?
Do you know the address? Do you remember the address?
Whatever they told you, it's the guy who spearheaded the frame against me is literally a Nazi psychologist. He's a neo-Nazi psychologist. He knows manipulative techniques.
Working at a college?
Well, the neo-Nazi part is
too.
secret. The psychology part is not secret.
I'm surprised.
Well,
'Cause most college faculty leans the other way
of what?
of neo-Nazi.
Most? You're right, probably. But that's the problem, because most is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about WSU. That's what I said. That's not most. That fits perfectly with what you said.
Are they still Pac-12? I don't know. I feel
They-
like every year it changes.
You don't understand. You don't understand.
Well, I've tried to ask questions to gain a perspective of what's going on, but every time I ask a question, you shut me down. Either it's not relevant, or however you deem it, you're like, oh, that I'm not going to answer that. I don't have to.
This
Okay,
whole
you're right. You
thing
don't
is a
have to.
scam.
You don't have to. Then again, I don't have to keep asking you questions. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
You're allowing people to get killed. Is what you're doing. You're allowing people to get killed. If you let these people get away,
Who have they killed so
which
far?
you're obviously doing,
Who have they killed so far?
I already said this. Lenore Foster.
Who's Lenore Foster?
Look at that. You're taking me away to separate me from the evidence. How obvious can a cover-up be? Look at that.
Who's Lenore Foster?
I don't need to tell you all these details. You're just wasting time. You're just wasting time to get me into an ambulance.
I'm sorry.
Lenore Foster was a professor at Washington State University, and they killed him. They killed him because they thought that he killed Judy Mitchell. Judy Mitchell was older than hell. She was older than hell.
Yeah. She's older than hell?
Judy Mitchell was. They thought he killed her.
When did these murders happen? Recent?
You have no interest in that. You're obviously just, this is your interest. You're just taking me away. Your interest is doing a favor. You shouldn't just do.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google it. Is everything on Google?
Recently. Lenora Foster?
Lenore Foster.
And it's a male?
Yes, they killed him.
Because he killed
They thought he killed Judy Mitchell.
who was
Why is it all a joke to you?
No, I'm trying to get.
Why would you want to
don't
help?
understand this.
Are you writing it all down?
Yeah. Lenore Foster, Judy Mitchell, old as hell. They thought that he killed her.